Here's a quick news break with yours truly, Mr. Taliaferro. I know for a while people are going to want updates on the Kobe Bryant helicopter incident that killed Kobe and 8 other people, including the pilot of this flight that was headed towards Kobe Bryant's daughter's, her basketball game. It took her life as well. This is a very terrible, tragic American story. It just sucks, man. This one just sucks all the way around. I want to give you guys an update on where we are with the investigation of what exactly happened with this helicopter. It's a very expensive helicopter. This helicopter was in tip-top shape. I found out that this helicopter was so good, it had 2 engines on it. All right, that again, for a helicopter, that's top of the line stuff. A helicopter only needs 1 engine, and I was listening to a pilot say you can actually roll over without an engine working. Like, even if the engine blows, there's a way to still keep a helicopter going enough to get yourself to a landing spot. But with 2 engines being in this helicopter, we know it wasn't an engine failing. That's just impossible with the amount of money put into that specific helicopter that Kobe Bryant had bought. So the latest that I found out, and this is, I guess it's good news in a very bad story. All 9 bodies have been recovered. Again, still kind of sorting through and kind of trying to, unfortunately, whatever remains they have left of these 9 bodies, they're trying to put faces to these bodies and identify them correctly. They have not put the faces to the bodies as of yet, but we now know that all 9 bodies have been recovered. Another unfortunate detail about this tragic story: this helicopter didn't have a black box. Now, it was recommended that this helicopter get a black box, but it didn't have one. And the black box is pretty much what would tell you exactly everything from a sound standpoint. You would have audio of everything that was going on in that helicopter. You would know more of the pilots and you know, his verbiage, talking to other people. You would know so much more. Obviously, the audio has already been released of the pilot going back and forth with the tower and the people that he communicated with there that were giving him instructions on where to fly this thing and how much time to take to wait around and see if you could find a way to this basketball game. But that black box would have really told you everything. That would have had up to the moment pretty much audio of Kobe's last moments on Earth and 8 other people's last moments on Earth. But there was no black box on this helicopter. So we will never get that. And to be real with you, it'll probably leave this investigation at a standstill. Details probably will never get solved. I know now they're taking the remains of this helicopter, pieces, the motor, whatever they can put together. They're taking it to Arizona, where the helicopter will be put back together, and they're going to try to, again, figure out what exactly happened. Did it hit them? Did it hit a mountain? Was it just entirely too low where it just ran right into a mountain and instantaneously killed everybody on the plane? Did it rotate around in the air for a few seconds before hitting the ground? These are details that people want to know. We'll get that shortly, probably the next couple, probably the next 4 to 6 weeks, that information will come out. There are law enforcement officials monitoring the area where this crash took place, because there are loiters and there are nasty people in this world that would love to get their hands on a piece of the helicopter that killed Kobe Bryant. It's a sick world we live in. But that is the latest, though, with this case. I'll let you guys know there's no criminal case going on right now, but it's still a case of, we want to know what the heck went wrong with this helicopter so that it never happens again. All right, so safety procedures can be put in place so certain things never happen again. That's a quick news break with yours truly, Mr. Taliaferro. It's an update on Kobe Bryant, this tragic story of him losing his life, 8 others as they were heading to a basketball game. Now it's just recovered, and the identification process is actually ongoing. So we'll know just everything soon enough. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids, they tuned in.
We locked in right now,
Mr. Taliaferro.
Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr. Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV.